Is your garage really cluttered? I'm out here in my garage today and mine has gotten a little bit out of control. Today, I'm going to be decluttering it and I'm hoping that this is motivation for you to maybe find an area that you want to declutter along with me. Let's go. Okay, luckily we're able to still fit our cars in here, but it's a little bit tight. I have to scooch around all this stuff to be able to get out of my car. So this all needs to be decluttered, cleaned up, and I'm hoping to get some better organization going on, maybe hang some stuff on the walls. This is the side that my husband parks on, and same with him. There's just a lot of stuff. A lot of wall space that we can use. Now here is one of my favorite things that we did last, I think it was 2 years ago actually. We got these pulleys, and it was actually, I think, just from Harbor Freight, and they were really cheap. I think they were $10. So we've got several of those, and this is where we hang up our bikes. It's super easy. You just unstring this, and you pull them down, and they come right down. Really easy. I'd highly, highly recommend doing this if you have space in your garage. And then up here is where we store some of the things we don't use often, camping stuff, Christmas decorations, that kind of stuff. Most of it's on the floor right now, so we need to get it back up there. A lot of the sound in this video is not very good. We have houses being built 2 doors down and I didn't have a microphone at this time. So anyway, I'm just gonna do a quick voiceover on a few of these things, but this spot here is the spot that probably bothers us the most because it's where we walk into our house. But you can see that there was a bike there. The rim was bent, and so I knew that that one just needed to go. I have a few camping items. We don't go camping very often, but I did want to keep what we had there. And then there's a bin that we kept dog food in. I think that I'm going to get rid of it because we really don't use it anymore. I decided to put it into a bin that we keep inside the house instead. I had a steam mop that has been sitting here for months. I actually had it there because I was maybe going to send it with my daughter to college, but she didn't want it, so I needed to donate it. I just actually had never sent it to the donation center, so that is going to go with all the stuff that I'm going to get rid of today. At this point, we had considered getting a new tool chest. This one just is too small, and things always seem to get piled on top. It doesn't stay organized, and my husband really wanted to be able to have some more space for his tools and for potential new tools. So next I'm going to be going through just the items on the top. I did start to try to go through the items in the tool chest, but I decided against that because I was pretty sure that we were going to go ahead and get a new tool chest, and I wanted to just do that when we got the new tool chest. All right, this needs to go down underneath here. This slime I think is basically gone. That one's gone. This one there's still some. So I have a spot that I'm going to go put that with. Okay, these just need to be put. That's garbage. That's garbage. This looks like it's totally hardened up. It's a epoxy glue. I'm gonna throw that out. A rag that we used for probably glue. These are just those cheap rags that come in a big box for garage stuff. That's gonna go in the garbage. This needs to go back to the garden. So does this. I have a shed back there for all the garden supplies. This just needs to be put back into this tool chest. Both of these do. Oh, that's a nut and bolt for a bike. I'm not sure yet, so I'm gonna set that aside. I use the pantyhose for the garden. Actually, I cut them up and hang them on my trellis to hold my cantaloupe. This is another garden item. So these all need to go to the garden shed. Okay, here I'm moving on to the bottom of this tool chest, and I just wanted to take everything out, see if there was anything that I could declutter and get rid of, and really there wasn't anything I could declutter and get rid of. It just needed to be organized a little better. Again, I'm going to be getting a new one, so I wasn't too concerned about it, but it was really disgusting and dirty, so I just gave it a quick vacuum, and then I just quickly put everything back in a nice organized way. All right, my husband said that we don't want this drill anymore. I'm not sure if it works. I'm waiting for him to respond. So we either will donate it or try and sell it or throw it out if it doesn't work. When I say throw it out, I'm pretty sure we'd have to take this to a recycling center. So anyway, that's what we're gonna do with this. I did talk to my husband about that drill, and we did decide that we were gonna go ahead and get rid of it because he said it doesn't work. So we will be taking that to the recycling center. This side spot here is where I've kept accessories that go to the air compressor as well as vacuum attachments. I do have an old vacuum that I used to use in my old house before we got our Shark vacuum. It is a canister vacuum. You have to kind of pull it around behind you, and it worked well, but I don't love it anymore. That's why I put it outside. I put it in here to maybe use for cleaning out the car, but really I haven't used it as much as I thought I would. It requires a bag, which I don't want to have to keep buying, so I'm considering decluttering this one. Somebody will probably love having it. Let's work on this little area right here. All right, this I think Christmas. Yep. So move that out of the way. I do have it labeled, sort of. I need to label it better. Yeah. I'll move this out so that I can sweep back here. And it's going to be as far as it goes right now. This extension cord, I think we keep here because I don't think the plug reaches to the outlet. So let's just set that aside. This needs to be hung. I need to do something different about this stuff up here. And then this one I have hanging as well, but I don't have room. Okay, it sort of fits for now. This is a bike rack that we really haven't used much, but it's the only one we have, so we're going to keep it. I don't know where to put that. That's why it's been back here. Okay, one second. Here. All right, I'm going to try and wind up this cord because it's a mess. All right, much better. And then let's stick this. I'm just going to put it on top of that. Yeah, well. All right, let's get this stuff cleared out. This needs to be put up above. So with these Christmas trees. All right, this bucket is busted. Has our Christmas lights in it. So I need to find a different one, which I think I have one in here. First, let's do this. This just needs to go with our balls. All right, a set of sheets that I purchased from Amazon. I didn't return them in time. That's okay, I still think I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna put those inside. Probably gonna clean this out before I take it back inside. Yeah. I don't know if I have the container that belongs to this. Set it aside just in case. Whew, dirty. Road. Here's a container. I'm gonna move these. And this, we're gonna go in the garbage. Okay. I can go put this by the stuff that needs to go up above. This needs to be recycled. This is an old air compressor that we don't use. I wonder if we need this stuff. My husband's gonna have to help me go through some of this, but that's the stuff I think we'll keep. I'm gonna put this by the stuff that's going to the donation center. This is not, but I'm gonna recycle it. Take it there. This is a big old container. Really don't think I need this. I guess I could use it, I just don't know. I don't want to have to try and put it up there, and I don't want it down here. So I gotta think about this one. I'm gonna put it aside and wait. Okay, so this spot is cleared down here, which feels really good. I've got this spot here, and then the whole other side. I tried creating a spot for all of our camp chairs last time I went through this garage, but I really don't love it because the door usually will bang against this. I mean, it's plastic, but still. I don't really like that. So I might have to figure something else out. I'm thinking of maybe trying to hang them on the wall here, but I don't know yet how I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna take them off, kind of declutter stuff here, and I might just stick them back on here for now until I can go through and find a new way to organize them and to store them. This we use for soccer games to hold our umbrella. And then this is a new canopy that we got. So we want that. We don't know where to store that yet. It gets frustrating when there's so much stuff and I just don't know where to store it all. So anyway, it's gonna take time, but we will get there. I know we will. We don't really use the cases anymore. The one that this goes to actually already has a handle attached to it, so I'm gonna throw that out. This blanket needs to go inside the house, so I'm gonna put that in there. Okay, this was to be a ref, but they never ended up using it. I'm gonna donate that. All right, I think I'm gonna wash this. And oh, I don't know. Should I donate it? It's all banged up. You know, I actually think I'm gonna throw this one out. Yeah, there's all these dents. So I think I'm gonna throw that one out. This is a chair that goes low to the ground. We never use it, like ever. I'm gonna donate that. I'm not even gonna worry. So I do keep a few garden supplies over here just for when I'm gardening out front. Most of them stay outside, out back in the shed. These need to go back to my mother-in-law. I just planted a bunch of these yesterday. Yeah, I probably can put that back in the backyard. And I needed a new one of these, so those can both go back to the shed. Oh yeah, we want this chair. This is our stadium chair. I'm gonna put it here for now. I don't know, do you know if this expires? Probably does. I've had it for a couple of years. I don't know. It looks pretty gross now. Maybe I'll look that up, see if it expires. If it does, I'm gonna toss it. If not, I'm gonna use it up. I bought this because we used it before, but now I put down some weed barrier and I don't need this anymore. But you know what? I'm gonna put it in the shed anyway, just in case we need it for some other spots. I was just gonna return it because I actually never opened it, but well, this is a thing I keep up here for watering with that flower stuff. I have hardly ever used this. This would be more useful, I think, putting in the backyard because I want to use it for like cleaning windows, which, yeah, I think that would be better in the backyard. Do want the stool in here, but I want to hang it. Not sure where. I'm gonna put it with these chairs. This is where I keep my ladders. Hang those on the wall, which has been great. I don't know if we need this one here. We don't really use it because we have this nice one that folds and it gets tall. So I'm gonna ask my husband if we can get rid of that. This one is starting to come out of the wall. I probably didn't screw it into the stud. This one's really heavy, but it seems to be sturdy. I may put another hook here, but I'm gonna leave these here for now. I'm gonna ask my husband about this ladder. I already asked my husband and he likes to keep it because it's a lightweight, easier one to get out. Okay, I want to hang this extension cord. All right, I forgot to return this to Walmart. Probably too late. It was really inexpensive, like $4, I think. I might keep it out here and see if I can use it out here. If I can't, then I'll take it inside. All right, just a few things here. Garbage. All right, I do use these. Oh, I don't even know if they work anymore, actually. But I'm gonna keep them because I can test them out. If they don't work, then I'll throw them out, but I need to make a little garden area somewhere over here. Maybe I can hang some shelves on the wall. Let's get this swept up. Time for a lunch break, but just want to show you the progress. So far it is looking a lot better, but I still have a lot of work to do figuring out what to do with a lot of this stuff. Like I've got piles here. I know these are like the donations and the recycling that. This stuff is mostly put away and deciding on, I guess. This pile back here is the stuff that needs to be put away. Up in the, right up there. And then this stuff is gonna probably go there too, but I haven't gotten to this whole side yet, but I'm starving. So it's a lunch break. We'll be back. And I just stopped to show you this amazing note that I got from my daughter, who is on a church mission right now. This is one of my first, like, I really feel appreciated letter. I just love it. A big part of the mess that had been collected all over the floor were decorations for Halloween and for Christmas. That's really the only decorations that I keep, actually. So here I'm just trying to get ready to stick them up on our little shelf that's up high. I just wanted to make sure that I got them all labeled really well so that we knew what was in each bin. And then I took them up and I tried to get those somewhat organized up there so that they could all fit nicely. All right, I'm sitting up here. It's a little tricky here. I'm pretty sure this is a backpacking sleeping bag, but we have our sleeping bags in our basement, so I'm gonna take that down there. You can see this mat here is totally broken. I think I was keeping that for camping, but I'm gonna throw that down and just throw it away. Oh, this also needs to go down in our basement with our other pads. Let's see. We've got these big tubes that we went tubing down a river last summer. Definitely want to keep those. Just don't know how I want to deal with those. So these went to costumes, but I think we had to hide this one because our kids were using it as actual weapons. So I think I'm just gonna throw these away. They're really dirty and dusty. So those are gonna go. That is a tent fly. I don't know why it's out. There's the tent. Okay. Our other tent's downstairs. I gotta think about this because we don't get into this tent as often. Maybe I wanna leave it up here. Oh, I don't know yet. Because there's more room up here than in our basement. Oh, this is a stove that is a hand-me-down. God, I don't know if we're gonna even use this. We didn't even really care for it. This goes with the tent. Backpacking backpack. I don't know what to do with half of this stuff. We just don't go camping a lot. If we were, I'd want to have the stuff. Think about that. Oh, we have a stadium seat that we didn't know about. Or we did know that. But we've replaced our stadium seats. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, we have a camp table back here. And here's another, I think we didn't care for these, but I'll have to ask my husband. I'm gonna toss that one down. I'm always a little scared being up here. It should hold the weight, but oops. I don't think we need this box anymore. Butane fuel. What do we need butane fuel for? I don't know. Fishing. When has he gone fishing? Years. Here's another mat that's all ripping apart. This is broken. That's gonna go. This is a backpack that we got for free. I really just don't think we're ever gonna use it. Oh, that's what this butane goes to. It's this, I believe. Portable camp cooker that we've never opened. I would say this is for more like emergencies. Basically, the rest I can reach from the side over there. So let me try not to kill myself. I want to put all the camping stuff over here. Oh, I've got more stuff over there. Ay, ay, ay. I don't even know what's up here. Okay, I've decided that it's too hard to film up there. So I've decluttered basically everything except a few things that I'm not quite sure about, which I need to ask my husband about later. So I'm going to just go up there, get it organized, take everything up, and then we'll move on to the other side of the garage. And the light is shining. It's like 5 p.m. and we're west facing. So it's bright, lots of noise. Let's go. Okay, I'm pretty happy I was able to find an empty container. I'm gonna put all of these ornaments in here because I do not like them out like that. Oh, this one's got a broken, it's just a tiny bit broken, so I'm gonna use it. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna label this and then put it up. All right, this spot back here drives me crazy. We try to keep bikes back there, but it gets in the way of cars. So that doesn't work. Oh, this was the newest bike that we got him. Our son. I have no idea if it's fixable. Oh, the whole brake fell off. Oh, this brake fell off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna toss this one out. Move these out of the way for a minute. I wanted these to hang, but I don't have anything on the wall yet for it, so let me set this aside. These are the chargers for the scooters. I'm gonna put them on the shelf here for a minute. Dog kennel that is too small for my dog. I think I put this aside to sell. I just hadn't measured it, so I think I'm just gonna measure it and I don't even know if it's worth much. I guess I'll have to look. If it's not worth more than $20, then I'm just gonna take it to the donation center or give it to, I'll put it on my Facebook group for my neighborhood and have somebody come grab it. It's a better idea. This is my fantasy self project that didn't ever end up working. And the reason I've kept it is to have the wood, but also, actually, it's been working perfect as a top to cut wood. So I kept it back here. Think about it. I'm gonna set it aside. I don't really need to have all these pieces of wood. I don't want that. why there's a makeup brush down here. It's actually kind of a nice brand new one. I think I'll take that one inside. Nail clippers. I think that I had set some of this up here on the top and it had fallen down and things spilled out of it. Because there's a bunch of nail clippers. Yeah, these just need to go inside, but I'm going to donate this basket. That's gonna go to the donation center too. This is under the stairs. And let's see. Okay, this is some things that go to this generator here. We want to keep this here. Oh, back there. This also goes to the generator. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's some tubes. Look what I found. You're gonna laugh. A bowl and a spoon. I think somebody was eating ice cream and hit it. Oh my gosh. Silly kids. That's disgusting. And actually, I already got rid of these bowls. I'm actually just gonna throw these out. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw them out. All right, back here, there's some extra shingles, I think, to our house and some extra gutters. We need to reattach this. Just haven't done that yet. I'm gonna try and sweep as much as I can. I'm not gonna pull it all out. It's not worth it to me. There's also a can of soda. There's suckers stuck back there. All right, well that feels a little better. I really didn't want the wood laying on the ground completely, so I put it on top of something else that's back there. And that's a little better. Guess I'm gonna keep my fantasy self drawer to use as a sawhorse, I guess is what you wanna call it. I'm beginning to feel a tad overwhelmed because I really don't want stuff on the floor, and there is stuff covered on the floor over here. So I've got to come up with a better plan. And unfortunately, we have concrete down here, and then we can hang up some stuff up here, but I remember trying to find some studs or whatever. It was really hard. I don't know, we might be done for the day. Have to resume tomorrow. Yeah, we've got a wedding to go to, so it's probably time for me to get changed because I'm dirty and smelly. Okay, this is day 2. I'm feeling a little bit paralyzed today because I feel like I can't really make a lot of progress. I want to do some different organization. So I've been sitting down, researching and trying to figure out what kind of shelving I want to put up. I'm just making sure I had enough studs and stuff on the walls. Anyway, I think I have some ideas figured out, but I'm just gonna finish working on this and then the stuff here on the floor, just kind of going through it all and seeing if there's anything that I can throw away or get rid of. And then after that, I will work on finding ways to organize this. That may be a different video. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Let's just start seeing what we got here and we'll go from there. I started going through these tubes for swimming, but I decided that since I wasn't quite sure about how I wanted to organize them yet, I didn't want to go through them. So I just decided to put those back and move on to the next shelf. Okay, without any makeup on, my face looks really red, so I apologize, but that's just what today is going to be. We do use, actually, I think this helmet is too small for anybody. It may have been my father-in-law's. For some reason, we have it here, so I think maybe we'll send that back to them. I have some things that need to go back to my mother-in-law anyway, so I'm gonna put that with those things. Okay, let's see what we have here on this shelf. Yeah, I need to get this wreath hung up. Gotta get some hooks to hang it up with. We definitely use pickleball, so I wanna keep those. Now, a lot of these rackets, boy, we've had these for a long time. I think I found a set or something at the thrift store a long time ago. We really don't use these much anymore, so I'm gonna look through these and see which ones we wanna keep, if we wanna keep any. Really don't use them, but I'm just gonna probably get rid of the ones that are broken. This one's fine for now. Random stuff, bungees. I think I have another spot on a different shelf. I'm gonna put those there. These are garbage. Okay, some pickleballs. I'm gonna put those inside with the paddles. Put a few in each of these bags. Throw these away. I don't know if my son uses this anymore, but I don't want to get rid of it without asking him because this is his. Oh look, it comes in a bag. I'm gonna take for that. Take it out of the box. I'm gonna recycle this. And this could possibly just be hung up or put on a shelf. We'll figure that out. But okay, let's just put that back here. chalk. Got some down here. Okay, these are the charging cords for the scooters. I'm gonna leave it here for now. Just got this spike ball as a gift. So I'll put that up here. Let's see. I got these for woodworking, actually. Safety glasses. So yeah, I don't know where I want to put these yet. I can get rid of this box. Not sure yet what to do with these. Golf glove. Supposed to have holes in it? I guess so. My son has a bunch of these, but so I'll ask him if this one, if he wants to keep this one still. A mitt, I'm gonna put it with this stuff here that goes, oh, well this is, I hate when I don't know what it goes to. I don't know. I'm gonna put it with these other chargers just to wait and see if there's something in here that it goes to. I wonder if it went to an old scooter that we had, like just a smaller scooter. It's possible. I don't know yet. So I'm gonna hang on to that. Frisbee. Water gun that's all cracked and broken, so that's gonna go. This, we really never used it. I don't even know where the ball is. I don't know if you just use tennis balls for this or what. Yeah, this just never really got used. I'm gonna send that to the donation center. Chalk. We don't really use much chalk anymore, but maybe we'll use up some of these, throw up the ones that are kind of already used. And little pool toys, I'm gonna put them up on the top with the tubes. All right, so I'm just gonna leave these in here for now. This bucket can probably go. It's got bugs in it. Gross. I'm probably gonna actually possibly donate this. These are buckets from my mom when we were growing up. It has my brother's name, my sister's name, I think, on them. These were what we used for laundry. She would put our laundry in here for us to take to our rooms. That's funny. These are old. I don't know if I want them anymore, so I'm gonna set it aside. I'll decide on that later. Okay, roller blades that haven't been used in years. There's only one child that these would fit into, I believe. They are adjustable somehow, but that's the biggest it goes. Yeah. Do I want to get rid of these? Do I not? Ugh. I don't know. What would you do? My youngest son, who is 10, has never used them before. They just ride scooters and bikes. Don't really rollerblade. I think I'm gonna donate them. Kind of a hard decision, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, an extra bucket again. Keep the step stool. Why did I keep the step stool? I think just to have one. I don't really want it. I don't think I need this either. All right, this is a soccer bag that my husband used for when he was a coach, but he's not a coach. Just has a few things in it. But I think he said not to get rid of this one yet, so we'll hang on to that. Actually, I'd rather have this bin. Oh, so dusty. All right, this is where I tried to store like balls and more like sports equipment. This was like a laundry basket thing, but I think I'm ready to try something different. I really want to try and get everything off the floor. So if I don't have to have this, it would be awesome. I have ideas of what I want to do, but yeah, again, I'm just going to declutter right now. See what I can find. Let's go back through this. This is that. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of what you call this with the birdies? What's this called? I can't even remember. Oh well, God, we just don't even play with these. And that tape's coming undone. Like I said, these were just cheap from the donation center. I think I spent, $5. I mean, there's a few times where we take them like out in the front yard and just play with them, but put them away. And I'll decide. We have a nicer racquetball. My husband and I used to play racquetball. It's been a long time, but I think we'll keep that. And then, I think these actually are racquetballs too, unless these are tennis. I can't remember. What are these? These look like tennis. We don't play tennis. So why are we hanging on to these? I don't know. I mean, they're nice, fairly nice. This has a worn out handle. So, I think I'll have to discuss that with my husband as well. Maybe we'll donate those. We have 2 of those. I'm curious to see if this handle's all worn out too. Yeah, it's starting to wear out. I don't know why, because we really didn't use this much. Oh, is this racquetball or tennis ball? Or tennis, I mean. This looks like racket. This looks like tennis. We don't really play either. We do like to go to the racquetball court and play volleyball. That's really fun. We do that with some friends. Well, you don't need rackets for that. See, I think this is a racquetball, a racket. Yeah, all right. Oh, I think that was his parents because it has their name and phone number. Oh, another, this one's gonna go, it's falling apart. Yeah. Boy, this basketball is worn out. Obviously needs to be pumped up. Yeah, we'll keep it. And then once, if we pull it out and we pump it up, it doesn't work, we'll just toss it. But I'm gonna keep it in there for now. This one we used. This one's fairly new. That is, well, you know, we have another basketball somewhere, but I think, oh, right here. Yep, this one needs to be pumped up too, but 4 basketballs. That's plenty. Baseballs. We don't really play baseball either. I think I'm gonna get rid of this one because I'm pretty sure this one was, yep, this was from the donation center, $5 or something, but we haven't even used it, I don't know how long, so I'm gonna get rid of that. I know my husband spent some money. This is a youth one. This one is so worn out. I think it just sat outside for too long because our kids didn't pick up their stuff. I think I'm just gonna keep one. Yeah, just one because we haven't used them. And then the mitt. We're not really a big baseball family. We do soccer. They do you know, they like to play basketball outside. We're mostly soccer. Okay, this helmet, I believe, oh, actually this one might be the one that fits. Okay. I don't have a ton of stuff in these, so this is just taking up too much space. I don't know about these helmets. I know this one is the one I use and this one's the one my husband uses. Well, for now, I'm gonna put all of these in here. I'm even gonna put the pickleball in there too. I do want to hang these, probably. We'll see. All right, and then I am going to keep all 4 of these helmets. I think this one fits my son. It might be too small. I'll have to test that one out. And then this is just kind of an extra one. Goes back in here. Okay, this scooter gets used a lot. This is my son's scooter he uses right now. I had them hanging on the wall back there. It didn't really work. They were falling off anyway. I didn't have it on good enough. Lovely. Peanut butter. I do like to keep these buckets. I use them for gardening, but I think my son had a bunch of golf balls in here. Obviously they're not in here anymore. This chair, I believe, works fine. Let's make sure. Yeah, so I'm gonna put those over with the chairs. All right, these are little ramps. I don't know. They do use them sometimes. They're starting to crack though. I think this goes with it. It connects the two. I am just going to toss this because I think here's the top. Oh, that's a different scooter. So I have no idea. Yeah, I mean, there's so many missing parts. It could be in this pile. So maybe I'll wait for just a second, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna toss it. We haven't used this in a long time, but it's a picnic blanket thing. So yeah, I still think I'm gonna hang on to that. All right, garbage. This is a golf club cover that I think was from the donation center that we don't use. I'm just gonna send it back. This went with the wagon. I don't know what this is. It looks like it belongs with the wagon too. Oh, a Christmas ornament. I already put all the ornaments away. I don't want to climb up there and put it back in one of the bins. Do I want to? I'm considering just tossing it, but I'm gonna go set it by the ladder. The ladder is still out, so I could put it away. I'll decide. I think this went with the wagon. We were gifted this wagon. We really didn't use it. My son used it as a toy with his friends, pulling it behind a bike or something. So, all right, these gas cans we definitely use. I don't really want them right here. I don't know yet. A little windier today. Okay, so the audio on this part gets really bad, so I'm just going to talk over this a little bit. I mostly wanted to just get things moved and out of the way so that I could figure out how to organize everything. That was a push golf cart that is missing a clip on it, so I wanted to see if we could find a way to get a replacement part on that, which I think we will be able to. And this is the wagon. I'm still not 100% sure exactly what I'm going to do with the wagon, but those parts that went to it, we didn't ever use those parts, so I just threw those away. And here I am just picking up the last few random things off the ground. And there's that scooter part. I never found what belonged to it. There's a random kickstand as well. And so I just tossed those two. Several years ago, I decided to try and organize this garage a little bit. And I had put a couple of screws in the wall here just to hang these shovels from. And I actually thought it worked really, really well. I was proud of myself, but they don't really stay on. So I need to add some hooks there to get them to be more sturdy and to stay on well. But I really like having them there. It's the perfect spot to have them. These shelves were in here when we moved into our home, and we just keep a bunch of random stuff here. But here I was just taking off the charger that goes to the drill because we did get a new tool chest and there was a spot to put it in there. And this one was an extra battery that went to the old drill that we were getting rid of. I really didn't want to spend a lot of time going through the stuff on these shelves, but I wanted to go through this bucket here. I think that what this was meant to be was car washing items, and so I just needed to remove most of the stuff and put it somewhere else and then be able to get it back to being just the car washing items. Okay, this is definitely feeling overwhelming. As you can see, this was starting to get really overwhelming to me. I just didn't really know what to do with anything here, but we have a lot of biking things. Like this bike lock, I didn't know the code to it, so I decided just to toss it. But we had ropes, we had a bunch of just random stuff in here. I tried to make a bucket with a bunch of bike things, so that helped a little bit to have some organization. And I was trying to get all of these oils and sprays to be on one shelf, but some bottles were too tall for one. Anyway, now I finally realized that, I could have rearranged the shelves and moved them up and down to make them work better. And so I might go back and try and do that again. I still have quite a bit of work that I want to do on those shelves, but the top shelf really doesn't need anything. Those are just oils for the cars. Now I just need to deal with all the piles in the middle of the floor here. Some of the things like the gas cans and the golf cart, they just needed to be put back neatly on the side until I could figure out how I wanted to organize them. And the bikes, these are both the bikes that were broken, so they both went on our trailer to take to the city dump. I used this laundry basket to fill up with items that I needed to take back to our shed. Our shed really needs to be decluttered and organized, so if you are interested and you'd like me to make a video on that, make sure you comment below so that I know that is something you would like to see. The steam mop has a couple of mop heads that it needs to be able to function, so I have put those in a bag and I'm going to tape them to the steam mop. My plan here was to be able to just take all the items that I didn't want that I was going to take to the donation center and just stick them on my front lawn, and I was just going to post in my neighborhood Facebook page that they are out there and available to take. I ended up finding out that I had a neighbor who was having a garage sale for a humanitarian trip, so I went ahead and packed it all up in my car and took it over to them and gave it to them so that they could sell it. And this included the dog kennel. I decided to go ahead and just get that away because I figured it just probably wasn't worth my time. I never ended up finding anything that belonged to these chargers, so I went ahead and just tossed these. And then I went and put these few items that went to my in-laws into my car so that I could take it back to them. All right, I got rid of a lot of garbage. That's full. This didn't have any garbage. It was completely empty when we started in the garage here. Lots of good stuff. All right, we definitely still have some organizing to do, but it's feeling better so far. Of course, I wanted to make sure I gave this entire floor a really good sweeping. Now make sure that you are subscribed so that you don't miss the rest of this garage transformation in an upcoming video. There's going to be a lot of great changes that I really think you will like to see, like some new shelves on the wall, new ways to hang things, so make sure that you stick around. I will make sure to link the video here when it is ready. While you wait, you can go ahead and watch this video here for more garage decluttering motivation. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really appreciate you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.